Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are having an amazing day. Today, we are going to be playing some Observation Duty 6. Now, we are on the university. Last time we played the university, excluding the attempt we had last time we played Observation Duty, I think it took us a few streams because there's a lot of information to process. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can get through it today. But without further ado, let's go ahead and open it up. Okay. Please say my memory is working today. It would kind of suck if it didn't. Be like, I think there was something here. Okay. Hi, Lily. Okay. So we have the courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have our 3 pictures. No trophies on the very bottom shelf. The coat rack is pushed to the back, and we have 3 chairs. We have 2 notebooks, 3 papers, duffel bag, open laptop on the 4th row up, and the pedestals on the right. We have 2 papers, or 2 stacks of papers on the table over there. We, of course, have 6? Yeah, we have 6 light posts, 3 benches. We have our Skeledude. We have our lunch in the laboratory. There shouldn't be a lunch in the laboratory, but here we are. The scariest thing about this, there's food next to chemicals. Or at least potentially next to chemicals. We don't know what kind of things they're mixing in there. At least I assume that's the type of lab they're working in with all the vials and everything. Everything looks good so far. The clock matches the time. You're still contemplating something. Nope, I'd like to click on the skeleton, please. Having fun moving around? Good, good. Okay. We have the PC on the right, monitor to the left. We have 2 plants down here. Need to remember that because I have a feeling one of those will disappear and I'll space it. Be like, oh, there was always one here when there wasn't. The fan's off, but it's only the first 30 minutes, so I'm fairly certain we don't have another anomaly till a little bit later. Which means the fan was always off. Which I'd assume, because I think we can actually hear it if it's on. So that is something we need to keep an eye on. That might have been what anomaly kept on getting us last time. Potentially. Potentially. Oh, hey! No, no, no. Give us back our entire counter. I don't know why you stole the counter and replaced it, but that is not a sturdy thing to have glass containers of any sort, let alone chemicals. Or what will be harboring chemicals. You know, remember that there's nothing in this triangle. There's a triangle of nothingness in the seats over there. As long as I remember that, if there's any added items in that area, we should catch it. Should. Will we actually? That is up for time to decide. We still have our bag. We still have our lunch. We still have our other bag. No one stole our counter. The screens look good. I'm just imagining whoever is in this portrait right here owns all of the places that he's in. So he owns the hotel and the university. So far, so good. Was it always pushed out? Maybe. It is only hour 1. And we only usually get 2 anomalies during that section, I think, if I remember correctly. Or at least it's a good bet that we can say there's probably no other anomalies. What is... Oh, that's a bag. For a second, I couldn't tell what that was. The strap was a little bit thin. So far, so good. What is that? Oh, that's a spotlight. A very dim spotlight, but a spotlight nonetheless. Oh, anomalies. Hi, Noah. Okay. What's concerning is that I know it's been a bit and we're only in the first hour, but I have a feeling we're missing something already. We have 6 cameras, right? Yeah, we have 6. Okay, once we get back to the main entrance, I'm going to start counting the cameras. We still have our lunch. We still have our 2 bags. Okay, so this is 1. We still have all 3 chairs. Trophies look good. And that's not so good. Okay, great. That means we have 3... either 2 or 3 active anomalies. But what is it? What did I miss? You know what? All the other chairs are pushed in. I'm going to see if that was an anomaly that I just missed. Nope. Okay. I have 3 more attempts before I cause a system crash, which won't be good. Weren't those even? Please say those were even. They weren't. Okay, cool. Good. We at least found one of them. Okay, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. The paintings look good. It has to be either in here. Didn't I say that this triangle, there's nothing? Or did I just miss this? I might have missed it, but I'm fairly certain there was nothing. I just missed it. Okay, that's fine. We have 1 more mistake before we have a system crash, which means that we'll have a bit before we can report another anomaly, which isn't good because, well, we already had our warning. Hey, you have an audience. You have a friend. They're not in that class. Were they there that entire time we were searching for anomalies? Did I miss that, dude? I mean, they were in the back, like right over here. So there's a potential I overlooked them. They were hiding in the shadows. There were only 3 benches in the courtyard, I believe. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Only reason why I remember that is because when we went out into the courtyard, I counted out the benches and the lampposts. I think I said 3. Because I don't know where the 4th one would be. Yeah. We have 3, because if there's a 4th one over here, or I think the anomaly itself is a lot more than that. I'm gonna take a chance. I have a vague memory of that fan being on, but there's a potential that yeah. Okay, it's fine. I might have been remembering an anomaly from when we last played. Because I remember hearing the fan vividly in my head. Also, I added you guys over here in chat, so if you do speak in chat, you can see yourselves on screen. Oh, I might... Ow. I was distracted. Well, that sucks. Okay, well... Okay, so what's the auditorium? That is going to be my biggest... The auditorium is going to be, I think, the biggest challenge. Besides the library. The library is another challenge, but the auditorium has always been my biggest downfall. Missing object in the lobby. What was missing? And then object movement in the lab. Okay. That means we need to go back to the auditorium, the lobby, and the lab to see if we can at least find what was moved, what was missing, and what was added. So something was removed from this room. It might have been that plant. Because I don't remember that plant being there. So that plant might have been removed early-ish on. What would have been moved in the auditorium? Out of all the objects in this room, what would have been moved? The 2 papers are on the right on this desk. That's probably going to be the easiest one to keep tabs on, besides the ones near the aisle here. It wasn't the library, it was the lab. Something was missing from the lab. What was missing from the lab? That might have been the one that pushed us over the edge, potentially. I'd believe that. Because I don't... It looks the same as it did before, as far as I'm aware. Okay. We got our baseline again. So hopefully we'll be able to find the anomalies this time. Then again, I thought we had a good baseline before. You checking out a library book? I'm pretty sure this place is closed. Fairly certain this place is closed. You're still contemplating. You still have 6 lampposts, 3 benches. Our skeleton doesn't have a friend right now. The 2 stacks are even. You know what? That might have... Was that always there? Yeah, that was always there. That might have been missing last time, actually. Maybe. Maybe. Why does that look weird? What is different about this and why... Was it always a blue curtain back here? I don't think it was. What? Whoa. Okay. I don't know why that room looked off. I thought it was the back. It was not. Why did it look off? Was was my brain just deciding to throw a curveball, be like, "Hey, this looks off for no reason"? It might have. It might have. We do need to keep in mind that we only have 2 more mess ups before we have a system crash. We still have 2 plants. The paintings look good. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We still have the plant in the background over here. Papers are to the right. We still have the duffel bag. 2 notebooks, 3 papers. We still have this very, very hard to see either briefcase or laptop back there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that room right now. If that chair is pushed in, then it is an anomaly. You need to remember that. Because someone forgot to push in their chair when they left. You're still contemplating. There's multiple anomalies right now. There has to be. I don't think I've reported a single anomaly yet. And I don't like that. Is it the floor? Something about this room is off, and I don't know what it is. It is freaking me out. What is going on with this room? Oh, we got distortion. Okay, who's distorting the camera? Was it you, weird intruder person who is just a shadow? Maybe. They just hacked into the cameras and decided, you know what? Let's just zoom this out a bit. Very slowly. They'll never know. We have both of our bags. We have our lunch. We have our 3 giant glass jars. Paintings look good. We have the plant back there. We have our 3 chairs. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. I'm gonna say it right now. I don't like that room. I don't know why, but either something is off or I'm remembering something from the previous round. We have our skeleton. We have our bags. We have our lunch. I need to count the cameras. I don't know why, but I feel like we're going through these a bit too fast. So either I'm pressing the button too fast, or we don't have enough cameras. Is it off? No, no, it's right. It's matching our time. The clock moves with our time in the bottom left-hand corner. And then we have the lab right after this. So what? What's different? How to make people paranoid very quickly. Have them play this game. It's fine, Lily. You didn't know. You know what? We gotta try the floor. Something in this room is off, and I don't know what. Is it the floor? No, it's not the floor. Why? Why is everything saying that room is off? When in reality, it is not. Oh. Where did you get the park benches from? The coat rack in the main lobby. I'll double check it. I will double check that. Oh, right. That's a weird order. Hey, you're right. It's supposed to be really. That's a better placement for it in all reality, but still, that's not how it's supposed to be. Why did they place it like that? I mean, I know they probably rushed out of here, if I remember correctly. I think most of them, they rushed out of here and evacuated, which is why there's so many things strewn about the place. But still, even if I was being rushed out, I probably wouldn't just leave my laptop lying around in a public place. Sounds like a bad idea. Um, we have our bags, we have our lunch. Paintings still look good. We have our 3 chairs, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Someone's making some calculations. What is that? Were they trying to find the circumference of a circle or something? Because I saw a bit of that over there, but then there was a whole bunch of other stuff over there. Bit too small for me to read. Okay. The fan's still off, so that's good. Once we start hearing fan noises, then we need to remember to say, hey, that's not how that goes. You don't get to randomly turn on. You're just gonna suck the power out of the place. Okay, who traps invisible things inside of the jar? They were trying desperately to get out. Either that or someone was having a heyday with it. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have our 2 plants. We have our 3 chairs. Coat rack's how it's supposed to be, and our paintings look good. The paper's on the right. The projector itself hasn't changed. I'm fairly certain if we were to report the projector, we just click on the screen itself rather than the projector, or right-clicking for anything. The time matches. We have our benches. We still have this lamppost. Someone, I don't know how or why, but someone keeps on stealing that lamppost. They're like, it's mine now. I'm gonna put it in my collection. How heavy are those lampposts? I have a feeling they are a lot heavier than I'd think. This feels very empty, but I think I might be comparing it to this. Maybe. Maybe. We still have our 3 papers, 2 notebooks over here. We still have our laptop. We still have our, I'm just going to call it a briefcase. Over here. Anything happening in the library? For a second I thought maybe, but no, it doesn't look like it. We have our 3 benches. We have our 6 lampposts. The paintings look good. There has to be at least one thing different right now. At the very least. Right. Oh, there we go. You're on the right. I only know that because I had to remember that. I knew that was going to happen. Don't try and switch it up on me. That's rude. Okay. I don't know why, but I keep on feeling like the courtyard should probably be the last camera, rather than it being the 4th camera, I believe. Oh, okay. Who cursed the lab? Who cursed the lab to be sucked into an abyss? How many times have we said, well, we haven't said no, but we haven't said go do it. Usually it's the ghosts, but we haven't had any ghosts pop up. I say that, and then we're gonna have a random ghost pop up on the screen, and it's gonna jump scare me. You're still contemplating. The clock still matches. We still have all of our lampposts. The pictures look good. It looks like we have all of our things, as far as I'm aware. We even have our lunch. That shouldn't even be in here. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have our 3 chairs. The coat rack's how it's supposed to be. We have our 2 plants. Wait a minute. You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be underneath that tiny. Yeah. I just now realized this one also moved. Took me a minute. Okay. Anything in here that's different? Anything at all? Maybe someone skipping down the hall? You're still contemplating. Clock matches the time. The paintings look good. We still have whatever this is. I don't know what machine that is, and I don't know its purpose. And I don't know how to look it up. And I can't right now. But if you guys know, if you elaborate, that would be really cool. But I have oh hi. What are you doing here? Nope, 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 nope. Nope. How do I report you? Ow. Hey, don't hit the camera. The camera did nothing to you. Yes, I mean huge man. Get the huge man out of the auditorium. Oh, how you've grown is the achievement I just got. Ow. That hurt my camera. Is that how Gladys feels every single time I use a portal on the cameras? Okay. We have all of our lampposts. We have all of our benches. Clock matches the time. The stacks are even. Paintings look good. I didn't see an extra skeleton. On the table. Was there always stuff on the table by the closet in the lobby? Yes. Yes, there was. Only reason why I know is because those. When did we get a warning? Wait a minute. When did we get a warning? I'm fairly certain I didn't space out. They were all missing objects, so classroom, library, and auditorium. Why? Stop messing with the objects. Just give me a huge man again. Or any other intruder. Okay, maybe not huge man, because for some reason it's like, do you mean huge man? Ah yes. Let me designate this. Not an intruder, it's just huge man. Does that mean he's not an intruder? Does that mean he's technically welcome there? We're just kind of kicking him out of his auditorium. Okay, so it's the classroom, the library, and the auditorium. What might have happened is that I instantly pressed skip, but didn't actually register that it popped up. Or we had it pop up early, so it didn't pop up again. That's not great. That's not great at all. Oh well. We live and we learn. I have no idea what disappeared from there. What disappeared from here? something. Might have been these books. Maybe. And then the classroom, something disappeared. Was it these books? It's either these books or maybe because this briefcase is very barely visible, it could have been those as well. Which means I need to keep a better eye on those areas. Okay, paintings look good. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. I just need to keep a better eye on here and the library. Because I want to know how many actual objects there are in this room. And how many are interactable, quote unquote. Because it looks like there's a lot of items. We have all our benches. We have all of our lamp posts. I mean, light posts work too. Oh, hey, your friend's here again. Are they supposed to be in there? Were they just late to class and they were locked out? Is that why they were late? Is that why they appeared 30 minutes into the session? Coat rack still looks good. Paintings look good. The trophies are the right way around. Okay. It could have also been one of these bags. I have a feeling I keep a better eye on that bag than most other things in that room. Because I keep on thinking it's a black cat. I don't know why, but that's what it kind of looks like if you squint. We have all of our lights, all of our benches. You're all alone again. We have our books. Who keeps... I mean, I'm assuming those are turn-in papers, so yay, someone turned in their work. A wee bit late after everyone's evacuated, but they still turned it in. And if it was only one person, then either they turned in a lot of work or they turned in an entire book. We have 3 chairs, 2 plants, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have our duffel bag. We have our 2 notebooks, 3 papers. We have the 2 papers on the right here. We can still kind of see the briefcase over there, or laptop, or whatever that is. No one's hanging out in here. At least not yet. Clock matches the time. We have the right amount of benches and lights. Paintings look good. We have our lunch in the lobby. Oh! Who stole an entire counter? Also, how did you steal an entire counter? The computer on the left was... The computer on the left, was there always a book by the keyboard in the lobby? The computer on the left. So you're talking about this one? If you're talking about this stack of papers, I believe so, because it's early enough and we've already reported 3 anomalies. I'm fairly certain we have no anomalies active at the point in time that you're talking about. Maybe. The black thing. Oh, this? I kind of thought that was a mouse pad with a mouse on it. But, maybe. I think it was, but if we get a notification saying, "Hey, you have too many anomalies," I'll check it out, because I don't honestly remember. We have all of our lights, all of our benches. Paintings look good. We have our books. We have skelebones. We have our lunch. We have all of our containers. Oh, um, I think you lost your face. Are you perhaps related to Slenderman? Oh, nope, there's her face. Courier Laboratory Auditorium. We have our 2 plants. Need to keep an eye on the book or mouse pad. Um, I think we have everything here. I think. I don't think we've lost anything. That's the main thing. If something's added, then I think that might get me. More stuff. Oh, hi. Are you bored? Is that why you're roaming around? I mean, I understand. Your friend's no longer there. We have our lunch, our bags. That light's still off. Paintings look good. The coat rack's still not flush against the wall. But yeah, if there's an added thing, I'll probably just think that I missed it when I did an initial scan. But if something disappears from mainly this section, I'll most likely, I hope I'll catch it. Can't say most likely, because we've already proven twice now that the auditorium is a problem. We have our benches, our light posts, clock matches the time, paintings look good, the papers are even, all the chairs are pushed in, paintings look good, the clothing rack's still where it's supposed to be, or coat rack. Clothing or coat rack. One or the other. We still have our briefcase over there. We still have our duffel bag. We still have this random pamphlet over here. The silence is eerie. I know we've had silence this entire time, but I think there was crickets out in the courtyard. Yeah, there's crickets out in the courtyard. And I think I stayed out here for long enough that my brain's like, oh, we have sound now. Paintings look good, and someone's messing with the lights. Okay, who installed the electrical in lab? Who do we need to talk to about this? um, 3 chairs. We still have our plants in the background. The trophies are where they're supposed to be. We have the duffel bag. We have our 2 papers back there. This chair's still not pushed in. We have our 2 stacks of papers over here. Clock matches the time. The dude's still contemplating. They're thinking really hard on something. I don't know what. Most likely life. They are a statue. Be like, why am I a statue? Why can't I move? What is going on in this painting? Fairly certain that's different. A little bit more, uh, Yeah, it was a little bit different. I think the world is on fire. Um, we have our 2 notebooks, 3 papers. We have our laptops. All of our laptops. As far as I know, everything looks good in here. Let's keep it that way. How about let's stay far away from the auditorium, anomaly-wise? Even if it's in the library. Rather the library than the auditorium. I'm sorry, is that a tree? I don't think that was there before. Clock matches the time. I don't I don't know why, but I don't think that was there before. There we go. Yeah, there was not a tree there. I was like, what is that? That's a wee bit different. Used to only seeing a little bit of bark. There was a lot of bark because it was a tree, not a bush. We have our lunch. That shouldn't be in there. Did you get pushed back? You seem you seem smaller than usual. I need to keep an eye on that. Trophies look good. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Coat rack still isn't flush against the wall. We have our papers. This podium's still on the right. We still have our books up here. The fan's still off. You're still thinking. We have all of our lights. We have all of our benches. Paintings look good. As far as I know, we have everything in this room. We have our lunch. You still feel too far away. Do we have all of our... Do we? This is one. Looks good. 2. Well, that's not great. Okay. 3. Please have something I can tell that's off. Just to get us out of the danger zone, please. We're not missing a bench. We don't have any added benches. Clock matches the time. Hi. How are you? Did you eat the lunch that was in the lab? Wouldn't recommend. Would not recommend at all. Okay. Don't know why, but that feels off. It seems too far away. Am I wrong? Okay, I'm wrong. That happens. We have one mess up now. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. If I remember correctly, because I think in the very beginning I messed up as well. It has to be something in here. It has to be something in here. I don't know where it is, but something in here has to be different. Either in here or the library. I'd rather the library because then I have a bigger chance to actually succeed. Maybe? Clock matches the time. We have all of our light posts. We have our benches. This isn't good. This isn't good. 3 chairs, 2 plants. Didn't I say I was gonna try that when we got to this point? I don't know what... No, 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 no. Okay. Well, I'm glad we didn't... We only failed once. So now we failed twice, and now we have one more mess up before we have that system crash. We need to stay on top of the anomalies very well right now. very, very, very well. Because if we don't, we're not gonna have a good time. We still have the laptop still on, fan's still off. We have all of our light posts. We have the tree in the background. We have thinking dude. We have all of our benches. Papers are even. We still have the books in the background. We have our bags. We have our lunch. I'm taking a chance, but I don't remember there being books there. Okay. Yep. System failure. Okay. Please say I reported enough that maybe we'll be fine while it's trying to reboot. Hopefully. As long as we don't have an intruder. Paintings look good. Courtyard, laboratory, 2 plants. It has to be in this room. Yay! We got the reboot done. We have all of our lampposts. We have our benches. Skillbones is staying in place. And he doesn't have a friend. And we're dead. What was... It had to be in the auditorium. It had to be. No? There's 2 in the... That's why we didn't see it. It's because the lab was no longer visible. Ah, yes. That's what we want. Okay, while we're dead, how do you guys feel about the chat placement? I can always move it. I wanted to make sure that you guys can actually see it, because when we're turning in things... Okay, we have missing object in the library and the lab. So let's go ahead and go in and double check the library and the lab. But whenever we report something, there gets a white pop-up, so you can't really see yourselves when I do that. It is in the way of the right side. I am so sorry, Lily. What? It is in the way of the right side. So you like it being on the right? So there's object disappearance. It might have disappeared after the camera went out, potentially. Because it looks the same as when we last saw the library. And then the other one was the lab. So let's quickly go to the lab. What disappeared from here? It wasn't the jars. It wasn't the books. Oh, chat's blocking the game on the right side? Okay. Then I can hide it. I can hide it when playing this game. But I do want to start having chat up when playing certain games. But this might not be the game for it. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have the 2 plants. This room looks good so far. Nothing's giving me any signals of, hey, this thing changed. Unlike last time. I don't know why I was getting those signals, even though nothing had changed, but I probably remembered something from one of the previous rounds, but just enough so it's like, something's off, when in reality it wasn't. Time matches the clock. We have Skellebones. That is... I mean, it doesn't matter which side your monitor's on, technically, but it looks weird when it's... Yeah, you keep the PC on that side. Make it not seem so open? Is that why it looked weird? Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have our 3 chairs. We have our plant in the background here. We do have this mouse pad. Or book. Whichever it is. The thing next to the keyboard. I don't know why I didn't register that this was a green curtain in the background earlier. We have our 2 stacks of papers. This chair's still pushed out. We have all of our lights. We have all of our benches. You're still thinking, and the clock matches the time. The papers are even. We have this book. We have our jars. We have our lunch. We have our bags. Paintings look good. I need to, oh, we got lights. Who's signing up to fix the electricity, the electrical of the auditorium? So this is 2. I need to keep a mental note of which cameras I'm on and when. Like the number of the camera we're on and when. Because I didn't even notice that we lost the library until we got the report. And I'd rather catch it before it bites us. Paintings look good. Skelebones is stationary. We still have our bags. We still have our lunch. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Trophies look good. Everything looks good in here, as far as I can tell. Fan's still not on. We still have this stack of books over here. We still have our lights. They're still thinking. Clock matches the time, and Skelebones over here is having the time of his life. You know what I really wish I did? I really wish I reviewed the last stream so I can remember the name that we gave the Skelebones. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Trophies look good. Everything looks good here. Or about as good as it can look, considering how many things there are. The pedestal's still on the right. Fan's still off. This table's still empty. And no one's wandering the halls. I dislike the fact that we haven't found anything recently, besides, of course, Skelebones here moving. Still have the books. We still have our entire counter. Island thing. 3 chairs. 2 plants. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We still have a briefcase in the background there. I think that was always like that. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that was always like that. Oh! They're planning for a large meeting. I don't know what they're holding over here, but I think he's the speaker. The statue just starts moving and talking in front of the gathering of people. That'd be concerning, because that is legitimately a statue, and not a person pretending to be a statue. When inanimate things come to life, be concerned. Paintings look good. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Pedestals on the right. Good, good. This table's still empty. We still have the 2 stacks of papers. Fan's still off. It's been a while since we reported anything. That's concerning. Laboratory, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. 3 chairs. Hey, who moved the coat rack? I mean, I understand it looks better this way, but who moved it? Come on. You're not allowed to touch anything in here. No touchy. As far as I can tell, everything looks good in here. I don't see anything missing. And as far as I know, nothing's added. We still have our books over here. I don't see anyone in the background. The tables look the same. The chair's still pulled out. You're still thinking. We have all of our lights. We have all of our benches. Clock matches the time. Paintings look good. Oh! I still don't know what's happening in that painting. There are some floating... The world's on fire and there are some floating people. I think that's what I saw. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. I thought for a half a second this made noise when I hovered over it. It did not. I think there was a laptop always there. Was there? Hmm. I'm gonna risk it. Nope. Okay. That's one mess up out of the 3 that we can have before we have that system crash. So we have 2 more. We need to keep that in mind. We have all of our lights, all of our benches. No random trees are spurting out of the ground. Skelebones is content. Maybe it's because maybe Skelebones over here is the one that keeps on turning in a whole, like, 50 paragraph? 50 page essay. I mean, 50 paragraphs, unless you have it in a really small font, would also probably be a few pages, at least. Maybe. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Paintings look good. We have everything in here, as far as I can tell. Yeah, everything looks good here. Fan's not on. Chair's still pulled out. No one's wandering around. Hey! Who stole the lamppost? There are multiple reasons why that would be very difficult. Because not only is it really in the ground, but I have a feeling those things aren't light. And also it's connected to power underground. That'd be a whole lot of things you'd have to manage. Be like, okay, we gotta cut the cable here. We gotta take it out somehow, and then they have to move it. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. All the paintings look good. Maybe they're trying to light a whole walkway to a secret base. I say secret. if there's a walkway to it with lights, it probably isn't so secret. We have all of our benches. We have all of our lights. Paintings look good. And someone has cursed the lab again. I mean, I understand. Someone allowed food to be in the lab, but I don't think that means we should sacrifice it to the abyss. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Trophies look good. We still have that briefcase right over here. We have our laptops. Podium still on the right. We have our 2 stacks of papers. Empty table. Fans off. 3 benches. Clock matches the time. Paintings look good. Skelebones is still alone. We have our 3 chairs, 2 plants, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Why does it feel like it's been a bit? Also, was that binder always there? I don't know. And that's concerning. Because I think we're only on one mess up before we have a system crash. Computer's still in the same spot. We have our 2 bags, our lunch. We have the books. All the jars look good, and we have our counter. And you are growing a pair of horns. You might want to get that looked at. I'm sorry. Nope. 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 Huh? Wait, are you the same person? Were you standing directly under your painting? You're like, this is my painting. I'm gonna wait for them to talk to my painting. Ah, yes, I'm talking to the painting. I'm gonna wait for them to interact with my painting, and then I'll show up. And say time out? What's that what he was trying to say? He's like, time out, time out. You're doing this all wrong. You have too many anomalies. Clock matches the time. Paintings look good. We still have our lunch. We still have our books. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. 3 chairs. Okay. I'm gonna take a chance. Because we did have that warning, and that warning won't pop up again. Okay, I was right. I was right! Ah. I was right for the wrong reasons. I realized it was a lot brighter over here for some reason. I was like, that's not right. But it's because it moved. It switched places. It wasn't because it was added. Oh well. Who who left random bottles on the table here? Pick up your trash. Don't just leave random bottles, and I think they were mostly filled too. Don't leave random half-drank or unopened bottles on tables when you're evacuating. Or even if you're not evacuating. Don't leave them unattended. Unless you know the place and you know everyone there. Lunch, 2 bags. We have our books. Paintings look good. Trophies look good. We have the briefcase in the background. Pedestal still on the right. Well, someone... Where is it? Distortion. Someone's messing with the library camera. That was really weird to go to. Because the library was so distorted, going to the next screen was actually a bit jarring. It was like, hey, I'm no longer distorted. I'm normal. Ah, yes. That is entirely the truth. Totally. Uh, paintings look good. 3 chairs, 2 plants, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Looks like we have all of our laptops and all of our items, and the pedestals on the right. Anyone in here? No. Fans off. I don't think anything's off in that room. Not right now, at least. We have our benches. Clock matches the time. Paintings look good. Skelebones is still alone. We have our lunch. Why do I have a feeling we're missing a camera? We have 3 chairs, 2 plants, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. So this is 1, 2. Everything looks good. 3. As long as we have the courtyard, the classroom, and the laboratory, we should have all of our cameras. As far as I can tell, we have everything in here. So we have the courtyard. Clock matches the time. Classroom. And then last but not least, laboratory. Okay, yeah, we have all of our cameras. Weird. Three chairs, 2 plants, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Trophies look good. What? The the pedestals on the right. There has to be something different at this point in time. And then we're not gonna get the warning again because we got it on the witching hour. Which isn't the best, but as long as we stay on I was gonna say, as long as we stay on top of it, it doesn't matter. I didn't stay on top of it. What was different? Well, at least we got 4 more anomalies than last time. Missing object in the lab, missing object in the library, and object manipulated in the courtyard. I was just in the courtyard. What was manipulated? Okay, so missing in the lab and library, and then manipulated in the courtyard. Okay, let's see. There's not many things that could be manipulated in the courtyard, I don't think. So it was missing in the library and the lab. What was missing in the library? What was missing in the library? So we had maybe one of these lamps disappeared? Potentially? Or maybe even these tables back here. Okay, we need to keep a closer eye on that room. Potentially, what could have happened is I had just entered the courtyard before we had the too many anomalies. So maybe the statue was looking at us and it pushed us over the anomaly limit. And then something was missing from the lab. What was missing from the lab? It might have been these notes. It was either these notes or these samples. That's my inclination to believe. We'll see. We'll see if it happens again. Which most likely it will. Maybe. Something was off in the classroom? I will quickly check it out. Clock matches the time. We have everything. What's off in the classroom? We have our books. We have our stacks of paper. We have our 2 laptops or 2 briefcases. We have our notepad. As far as I can tell, everything looks good. What exactly looks off? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, I feel like the lab is one of the places that we probably should keep the power steady. Ah, that happens. Trust me, it happens. I have done several times. Not because I'm rubbing my eye, but because I look at things weird. It's like, I think it was this way. In reality, it was just me misremembering something. Or I remembered something from the past. Pedestal on the right. I know I only mentioned one thing, but I did look at everything in that room. Um, Fan's still off. Chair's still pulled out. We have all the light posts. Clock matches the time. We have all the benches. Papers are even. Skelebones is stationary. We have our books. We have our notes. We have our lunch. What could have also happened is that we lost the notes right behind the computer. I could see that happening. We have our mouse pad. We have our plant in the background. We have all of our laptops. The binder's on the left over here. Pedestal's on the right. We have the 2 papers on the desk. Fan's still off. We have all of our lights. 3 benches. Clock matches the time. Papers are even. Paintings look good. We still have our notes. Both of our notes. We still have our bags, our lunch, our books, our jars. We have our paintings look good. Trophies look good. Okay, what is with someone needs to fix the electrical in everywhere. The whole university. Fix it all. It really sucked to be in a big university it's not an open layout, but it's big. And then you're like in the center of the building where there's no windows or anything, and then the power goes out with no backup power. That would be a bit dark. Just a wee bit. Clock matches the time. Skelebones is stationary unless they decide to move. No, they're stationary. We have our lunch. Nothing's written on the whiteboard. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Trophies look good. Someone's in our projector. Or more of in the backdrop of our... What computer is that attached to? Who's streaming to the projector? Um Fan's still off, chair still pulled out. This table's still empty. We have all of our... I'm fairly certain there's a light on every single table, right? Yeah! I found it this time! Hooray! Okay. 6 lights. 3 benches. Clock matches the time. Papers are even. We still have our notes. We still have our lunch, our bags, our books. We have our 3 chairs. The coat rack's still not flush against the wall. Okay, night lily. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have the pedestal on the right. That's not right. Move the binder back to its original place. Took me a minute to actually see that. It's like, this isn't right. There's something in front of you. Everything looks good in here. There's no bottles. Chair's still pulled out. We have all of our lights. We have all of our benches. Clock matches the time. Paintings look good. Papers are even. We have our lunch. We have our notes. I thought I heard something for a split second. Probably didn't, but I thought I did. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have our 3 chairs. Paintings look good. No one's in our projector. Pedestals on the right. Oh, library's closed. I don't know if you noticed, but this place is very not active. From the looks of it, it used to be active. Either that or nobody puts away their books. And laptops. And everything else. Clock matches the time. Paintings look good. Papers are even. We have our lunch. We have our books. Paintings look good. Trophies are good. And someone's trying to solve something. What that something is, I don't know. There's a lot of math. Maybe there's just a ghost of a teacher that's trying to continue to teach people. Maybe that's what's happening. We have no visitors. Fan's still off. Chair's still pulled out. As far as I know, everything looks good item-wise. We're not missing any of our table lamps. We're not missing any of our outdoor lights either. Clock matches the time. Skelebones is stationary. And alone. There's no other friends in there. We have our bags. We have our lunch. Our books. Our tests. Samples. Both work. Both work. 2 plants. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Do we have all of our cameras? Maybe. This is camera 2. 3. Fan's still off. We have all of our items, and it doesn't look like there's any added items. There's no extra benches, so no meeting today. Clock matches the time. Papers are even. Paintings look good. Something's obviously not good. Where might it be? Oh! Hi. Well, there's one thing. Can you stop stepping on the duffel bag? That's gonna squish it. Can I? Ow. Let me. Stop it! Let me. Ow. Stop it. Let me report you. Let me report you. Please? Ow. Okay. I need to do it again. Oh, why is it all. Rude. Well, besides the huge man, that's why I thought we were missing a room. I had an inkling. I had a slight inkling. Okay. He broke my camera. Rude. Hi, Sage. Yeah, he smashed my camera. It was my camera. Fairly certain it was the school's camera, but still, I was using that. It hurt. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. I don't know why I wasn't able to report him this time. Maybe it was because I waited too long in the beginning, and then I kind of, I wouldn't call it a soft lock, but I wasn't able to report him because he kept on hitting. He kept on hitting my camera like, no, you can't touch my face. Don't touch my face. Which is an understandable reaction. Don't touch people's face without consent. 3 benches. Clock matches the time. Obviously, it's we haven't even reached 15 minutes yet. But that sucked. Oh well. Oh well. It said object disappearance, right? It might have disappeared after the camera disappeared, potentially. We'll see. Because I don't see anything different at the moment, but that doesn't mean there could have been something off that I just didn't catch last time. Paintings look good. Pedestal to the right. We have all of our lamps here. Make sure you guys stay hydrated. I say that mainly because I'm taking a drink of water. Oh, hi! Are you looking at me because I mentioned water? I'm fairly certain you get enough of it. It does. I'm fairly certain it looks like it's about to rain. Just turn your head, open your mouth, and then have all the water go into your mouth. Maybe don't do that when there's birds around, though. That'd be unfortunate. We have our notes, our lunch, our books. We have our 3 chairs, 2 plants, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Looks like we have all of our laptops. The white binder or gray binder, whatever light colored binder this is on the left. I don't know why I was. Hi. You're like a few days off on the return policy. Come again later. I lost my train of thought. Oops. Clock matches the time. Paintings look good. The papers are even. It looks like we have everything in here. Trophies look good. The coat rack isn't flush against the wall. Pedestals on the right. We have our duffel bag. We have the bag that looks like a black cat. If you squint. Chair's still pulled out. Fan's still not on. Oh, you have a friend. They keep on coming to the class unannounced. You should really talk to them about that. Have them register for the class first. We have our books, our bags, our samples. We have a box underneath here, so maybe that could have disappeared last time as well. Trophies look good. We have our 3 chairs, 2 plants, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have our briefcase in the background here. Everything looks good. Fan's still off, chair's still pulled out. If anything's different, it isn't major enough for me to notice it. Clock matches the time, which if that's the case, that means that I committed it to memory, but I think we're fine. It's only hour 1. This is hard mode, so we're getting a lot more anomalies than we would in normal mode, which I'm more used to number-wise. Oh, hey! Wait, are you screaming? Oh, they were. They're like, ah! At least I'm fairly certain they were screaming. If the world was on fire, I'd probably be screaming too. Even if it's internally. Internal screams. We have our 2 stacks of paper. Our laptop's on and not playing anything. Fan's off. You're not looking at us. We have the right amount of benches and lights. Papers are even. Computer's the right way around. We still have our box down here. We have our books. I wonder if the poster with the periodic table changes. It probably does, in all fairness. You know what would be interesting? If there is a shadow in the background that we have to report. But if we were, would we report the window where the light's coming from or the shadow itself? I guess we'll find out if that ever happens. Pedestals on the right. No extra bottles. Table's empty. It's okay. I would like to know where they're taking all of these lampposts that they keep stealing. What are they doing with them? Oh, who trapped a very energetic flea in the jar? Why did I pick a flea? I don't know. Something that jumps and is very small. flea would fit the bill as far as I'm aware. I don't think I've ever seen a flea. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. And if I have, it was through a picture, thankfully. Pedestal on the right. Everything else looks good as far as I'm aware. We have all of our lights. Chairs pulled out. All the rest of the chairs are pushed in, except for this one. I'll keep that in mind. I don't think I was paying close enough attention to that specific chair to be confident in reporting it. Those paintings look good, but it is something to keep in mind if we have our warning pop up. We have our notes. We have our lunch. Paintings look good. I want to count our cameras. So this is 1, 2. Did I see the classroom? I did. Then I think we have all of our cameras. Fairly certain. But just in case, it's better to count them beforehand. 4, and we have a tree. Who planted the fastest growing tree ever? Because I think maybe if we're not on the camera itself, it continues to grow, but when we're on the camera, it stops. Because last time we had that anomaly, that tree was not that big. We have 3 chairs. The coat rack isn't flush against the wall. Binder's where it's supposed to be. Looks like we have all of our laptops. That chair's still pulled out. Keeping an eye on you. They're holding a meeting again. What do you think the meeting's about? Maybe it's a meeting about the fact that it's always cloudy here. Only in this one spot. Always above the university. It's always cloudy. It's never not cloudy. Wasn't there something there? Maybe. I'm gonna take another quick look throughout all the cameras before I click on it. But most of the other lab stations have more tools on them. At least I'm fairly certain. Clock matches the time. Almost forgot to check that. You're all alone. All alone. You know what? I'll take a chance. I don't know, but it seems off. No? Okay. It was off for no reason then. Or maybe there is something off in the laboratory and I just was focusing on the wrong area. Oh, boss! The ghost of our math professor is writing on the chalkboard again. We have our lamps. That chair's still pulled out. Still don't trust you. Then again, I think we have one less anomaly that we can have active before we get in trouble. So maybe that chair was always like that. We'll see. We will see. If we somehow survive this, and we check the report, and it says that object was moved in the library, then I'll most likely assumed that it was the chair in the back there. Or the report if wait, do we get the report if we win? I don't know if we get the report if we win. Huh. I guess we'll find out. Let's win and find out. Because I honestly don't remember. Everything looks good in here. We still have our lunch. We have our notes. We have our books. In that box. Trophies look good. The clothing rack is how it's supposed to be. Someone moved the binders. Not. I don't know what that is. But someone moved that binder. That might be. It's a bag of sorts. It looks too flexible to be a briefcase, but it looks too structured to be a full-on bag. Like, flimsy bag. Maybe it was a semi-stable bag. Ah, yes. Don't you love our semi-stable bags? They sometimes hold their shape. And sometimes your items will just disappear. That would not be a great bag. Be like, oh, I lost this item. Where did it go? The back rooms. Or the void. No objects. The fan's still not on. That chair's still pulled out. We have all of our lights. We have all of our benches. Clock matches the time. Papers are even. We have our lunch. We have our bags. We have our books. We have our samples. 3 chairs. We have all of our paintings look good. We have the right orientation for the trophies, and we have too many anomalies. Where? Wait a minute. 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 Something was over there. Someone stole a bag. There's a bag thief. There's a light thief and a bag thief. Okay. Let's go and try that chair. Okay, I was wrong. It was always like that. It was always like that, and I'm becoming paranoid. Skellebones over here turned in a very long essay. Do we have all of our cameras? We have our notes. We have our samples. We have our books. We have our lunch. Nothing's written on the whiteboard. Poster looks good. So this is camera 1. As far as I can tell, everything looks good in here. The paintings look good. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Camera 2. As far as I can tell, everything looks good. Yeah, the pedestal is on the right. This is camera 3. You know what would really be mean? If those books back there are usually slightly back there, on, which to us is a slight adjustment, and if we actually were to look at the table from a different angle, would be essentially those papers moving all the way over here. That would not be great. Clock matches the time. Now I'm concerned that actually might be a thing. Please don't say that's a thing. I think I have one more mess up. Oh, wait. The ground. Gurgling, growling, and screaming. Wait, what does that say? Does it say wheezing? Gurgling, growling, wheezing, and screaming. Ah, yes. You know, the best locations to be. Where might gurgling be? It's in that direction. What does it mean? You'll find out. Hopefully you find out before you enter the room. You just hear gurgling from the other side of the door. Maybe I shouldn't go through this door. Hi. Go away, go away, go away. No, 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 no. I reported you. I couldn't switch cameras. Rude. Oh, you're rude. You saw that? I feel like I clicked them fast. No. My shoulder popped. Weird. They're like, I'm gonna scream at you. And then were they were screaming in that right pitch. They had to have been screaming in both the lower pitch and the very high pitch. Just shatters the camera. That would also mean that they have two sets of vocal cords. If they're doing it twice, I think. Okay, let's try again. We could do this. We could do this. We could do this. I feel like we were doing fairly well until the screaming person came. Because once they came along, well, we got screamed at. Not the most creative name, but it's the accurate name. They are, in fact, a screaming person. Okay. We got our baselines again. I need to remember that middle. I wouldn't call that a desk. Middle island counter. Middle counter. The furthest items are on the left. Past the sinks on the bottom. All the items are on the right, excluding 4 things. Technically, if you count the coffee, the lunch bag, and the 2 vials separately. Okay. We still have our bag down here. Binders on the left, pedestals on the right. Fans off. This chair's pulled out. This chair's pulled out. And you remember that there's technically 2 chairs pulled out. Hi. I didn't say anything mentioning you. Did you hear someone say your name? Is that why you're looking for someone speaking? Clock matches the time. For a half a second, I thought his eyes moved. But they didn't. That would have been a really subtle change. Just immediately looks to the left and then back at where it was usually looking. That would suck. Actually, a cool anomaly that would probably be very subtle if you're not using your mouse is if the eyes would follow the mouse if they were to move as an anomaly. 3 chairs, 2 plants, trophies look good. It looks like we have all of our items. We have our lamps. Fans off. The 2 chairs were pulled out. Yes, go back to your thinking. You're thinking very deeply about something. What is that something? That something is that the lab consistently has bad lighting. That's what they're thinking deeply about. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Paintings look good. We have our duffel bag. We have our bag down there. We have the black cat bag. There's the two paintings, and there's a light. Who is messing with all the lights? There's just a whole army of, I don't know, not termites. Let's just go with mice. Either mice or rats, and they're all targeting the wiring. Mice and rats, when they're domesticated, are actually really cute. Looks like we have everything in here. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. The coat rack is the right way. Paintings look good. We still have our briefcase back there. If that ever did disappear, I have a feeling I probably would miss it half the time. Just a slight inkling. Those chairs are still pulled out, and then the rest are all pushed in. We're thinking. We have 6 lights, 3 benches. I mean, they are a type of chair, I guess, but benches is what they are. I think your mouth is always open. I hope your mouth was always open. Because if that's a detail I accidentally missed, then oops. I don't know why the monitor seems so unprotected when the PC's on the wrong side. It's like, oh, someone could easily push over that monitor. They could still easily push over that monitor when the computer is not on the right side, but it still looks a bit more unprotected. Everything looks good in here as far as I can tell. The fan's off. That chair's still pulled out. Oh, and we have a tree. It's just a tiny tree. It's a tiny tree trying to live. And then we said no, because it was growing way too fast. Maybe it was a seed that this lab planted. That's why it's growing so fast. They're like, you know what? Let's try and make a tree that grows super fast. I feel like that'd be really cool, but it could also pose a lot of issues. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. For instance, would the roots grow at the same pace as the tree itself? And then would that affect ground stability? Any buildings around? And how many resources would it take to upkeep the tree itself? We have all the lamps. There's no extra items on this table or the next. We have the right amount of benches. Oh, you have a friend. This is the 3rd time now. At this point, you should really just get an honorary student title card. Hello, I'm an honorary student. Oh, you mean you're in honors? No. I'm not a student, but I count as a student. What? Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We still have the briefcase in the background. We still have the bag, all the papers, binders in the right place. Fan's still off. That chair's still pulled out. Took me a minute. I had to search for it, but it is still pulled out. Clock matches the time. You're all alone again, so you're probably gonna start pacing the room. Okay, have fun, Sage. Night. Okay, we got our notes. We got our books. We got our box. We have our lunch. The computers are good. I don't think they've changed at all. We have our 3 chairs. Coat rack looks good. Paintings look good. No one's in our projector. We still have our briefcase in the background. Binder's in the right place. No one stole any bags. Hi! What are you in here for? Are you the one that keeps on stealing stuff? Or did you come back to push in the chairs? Are you trying to clean up? Is that why you're there? If so, thank you, but everyone has evacuated. Clock matches the time. Papers are even. Still have a chest x-ray. We have our bags. We have our lunch. Paintings look good. Trophies look good. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Pedestal is on the right. Chair's still pulled out. There's no added items to these 2 tables, or any of the tables I can see. We are missing a light. They came here to steal that light, didn't they? They weren't trying to be helpful. There's just a thief. Rude. Wait. Clock matches the time. Looks like we have all of our items. We have our samples. We have our notes. We have our books. Just in case I want to double check on our camera. So this is camera 1. Everything looks good in here. 2. Pedestals on the right. We still have the briefcase in the background. I don't see anything obvious missing or moved or added. This is 3. The fan's off. Everything else looks good. 4. That's not right. I was gonna say, I think I saw it ticking backwards and it doesn't match the time. There we go. How about stop going back in time? Because we cannot turn back time. Skeletons is stationary. Paintings look good. We have our samples. We have our notes. We have our books and our lunch. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. 3 chairs. As much as I would like to say that, no, it isn't lunch. That isn't a lunch thing. The fact that there's a coffee next to it makes me think that there's probably food in the lunch bag. And not something that they're going to test on. Or at least not purposefully. As far as I can. Oh, no, 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 no. What am I supposed to do? What? So what am I supposed to do when we have Screaming Lady? Tried to report her. She ended up breaking her camera. I couldn't switch cameras because she was screaming at me. Did I just hesitate too long? I might have. Oh, it was the only anomaly too. We were doing so good. Okay. That sucks. The Screaming Lady killed me. Or Marceau broke the camera. And then our boss got mad and fired us. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Wait, this is all the baseline. I don't have to say what stayed the same so far because nothing's changed. And won't for a little bit. Maybe we're supposed to catch it earlier. Maybe there's a way that if we were to catch it when she first spawns, potentially, we'll be able to target the screaming person instead of having them scream and break our camera. Or maybe they started screaming because we tried to report it. I should have tried right-clicking, see if I could report them that way. Everything looks good here. The chairs are still pulled out, or at least the ones that are supposed to be. We have our benches, we have our lights. Clock matches the time. I'm not the only one that saw something flicker over here, right? I'm fairly certain that bag was always there, but I saw something flicker. But then again, we also have a very hyper flea trapped in a jar, so maybe it could have been because I was changing screens. I can see that happening. We have 3 chairs, 2 plants, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. It looks like we have all of our objects here. The binder didn't move. The pedestal's on the right. We still have our lamp up here. Fan's still off. For a half a second, I thought the shadow moved. It did not. You're still thinking. We have the right amount of benches and lights. Clock matches the time. Skellebones is stationary. We have our lunch. We have our books. We have our samples. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Coat rack looks good. Paintings also look good. I know it's... Oh, hi! Don't steal the lamp again. If you steal the lamp again, we're gonna have to find a way to say, no random shadow person by the name of whatever your name is. And then hang it on the door of the library. You don't want to be banned from the library, do you? Didn't think so. Everything looks good in here. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Pedestals to the right. Binder's where it's supposed to be. We still have our lamp, so far so good. Fans off. We have all 6 lights. We have all 3 benches. Clock matches the time. Papers are even. We have our lunch, our bags, our samples, our books. Paintings look good. We have our 3 chairs. The trophies look like they're in the right order. Briefcase is still there in the background. It hasn't moved or disappeared as far as I'm aware in any of these runs, but I want to make sure that I keep an eye on it just in case if that's a thing that could happen. Because what if? Clock matches the time. We have the right amount of benches. Skellebones is stationary and alone. Skellebones is not allowed to have visitors unless the school is reopened. That isn't right. Usually there's papers in there. Who stole the papers? I don't know what those papers are filled with, but I have a feeling you probably don't want to lose those. Oh. Okay, who's messing with the lights? Who's by a light switch? I'm just imagining there's just a ghost being like flick, 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 or click. It depends on what type of light switch there is. But they're just having a heyday with it. We have our lamp. We have our fan, and it's off. Laptop's on. And not playing anything. You're still thinking. Paintings look good. We have our box. We have our notes. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Coat rack is in the right position. Paintings look good. The binder didn't move. The chairs that need to be pulled out are pulled out. And we have all of our lamps. And there's no growing tree back here. Clock matches the time. I might want to keep a closer eye on the background. Maybe we pass the camera when the screaming person first popped up, but they were in the background. So when we switched cameras, it sealed our fate. Which would have sucked, but then it would make sense of why we could never report her. Coat hanger looks good. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Binder's in the right place. Pedestals on the right. Fans off. Chairs pulled out. And I don't see any extra items or missing items. Oh, hi. Hi there. I know I was recently talking about the screaming person. Don't worry. You're not gonna get hurt. I might. Can you guard the place actually? I know you're very busy contemplating things, but it would be nice to have a little bit of protection. Who stole the whole counter? Who stole the whole counter and uninstalled all the plumbing there? There's just a bunch of there's a whole group that is somehow staying hidden from all the cameras that are like, you know what? It's time to dismantle this. Right now, without the cameras seeing me. Me? Us. Because there'd be a group. Fans off. I don't see any added items. Everything looks good. You're thinking. I don't see anybody on the roof or the windows, or in the background in the fog. So I think we're okay. You're stationary. Papers are even. We have our samples. We have our lunch. We have our notes. That's a lot of notes. Did they collect all the students' notes and just put them in a pile? Maybe. Or it's just a lot of notes. One or the other. Pedestal on the right. Looks like we have all of our laptops. We still have our books. Fan's still off. I don't know if the screaming person were to appear anywhere that's not in front of the screen. I don't know where they'd be. I think that's my biggest concern. I don't know where they came from. Oh, hey. I Does that pertain to the science you're teaching? Ghost of the classroom? Maybe. Or they're just having fun. They might just be having fun. We have the pedestal to the right. Binders in the right place. No one's in the library. Unless they're hiding underneath one of the tables. And I don't think we're missing any of our lamps either. Clock matches the time. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. For half a second, I thought it did because I only saw the two. Then I read the rest of the time. That did not match. You were a good 20 minutes off. Okay, I don't see anyone. Except, of course, the statue. So I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. The monitor's protected. We have our books, our notes. Coat rack isn't flush against the wall. We have our 3 chairs, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Pedestals on the right, binders on the left. We still have the briefcase in the background. Oh, lights. Lights in the library. I don't know where that light's coming from. It's probably like a small little disc light right underneath the floor, potentially. But all the other places don't have lights on, so I don't know. We have all our lights, we have all our benches. Anyone in the background. I don't want to be killed by a screaming person again. It already happened twice in a row, I think. Would rather not have that happen again. We have our lunch, we have our books, we have our samples. Paintings look good, trophies look good. No one stole any of the papers. Pedestals on the right. When was the last time I reported something? Chair's still pulled out. We have our lamps. We're missing a camera. We're missing it. Are we missing? No. Why do I keep on thinking that the courtyard is the last camera? It's not the last camera. Not even close. It is the fourth camera. Why do I have a memory of that notebook being beige or brown? was, I think that was there last time, and I didn't report it. And the only anomaly we had was the screaming person. So either, oh, again, who's leaving bottles around? So either I'm remembering the wrong thing at the wrong time, or it legitimately was a different color. Clock matches the time. I don't see anyone in the background. Papers were even. Paintings look good. You know what? I'm going to take a chance with it because I'm not entirely certain which run that was. It might have been a previous run. It might have been one of the anomalies that I just missed because I thought it was normal. Courtyard laboratory auditorium, 3 chairs. Pedestals on the right. We still have a briefcase in the background. It looks like we have all of our laptops. No one stole any bags. Chairs pulled out. We have our lamps. And we're having a meeting. As long as the screaming lady isn't present for this meeting, I think we'll be fine. You didn't invite the screaming lady, did you? Good. Clock matches the time. Paintings look good. We have our notes, our lunch, our books. Courtyard laboratory auditorium. Trophies look good. Paintings look good. This is one of those quiet moments because I reported all the anomalies for a little bit. It might be, and I don't like it. I mean, yay, but still I don't like it because yeah, I see you. I see you. You're not gonna get me this time. Nope, I see you. I think we dodged a bullet. I think we're gonna be okay. I think Screaming Lady's not gonna be after us anymore. We're alive! At least for now. Paintings look good. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have all of our papers. We still have the briefcase in the background. No one stole any bags, as far as I'm aware. And I don't see any extra objects. That doesn't mean anything because there's a lot of objects in that room, so I probably wouldn't be able to tell all that well unless it's obvious, but I couldn't see anything there. And yeah, we don't have the screaming person. We're alive. Well, at least we figured out why we kept on dying. They're still thinking. We have all of our lights, all of our benches. Clock matches the time. The papers are even. Skellebones is stationary. The bags look good and it doesn't look like they've changed in any way. That's not so good. But we survived screaming. We survived the screaming person, so I guess I can't be too upset. I thought that said conjured. It says courtyard. There is a difference. What is different? What has changed and why and where? Oh, no. No. I like how that looks a bit better if that was how it was originally, but no. No. Oh, never mind, because we lost a lot of books. Never mind. I thought they were all lined up against the wall. No. No, we just lost bookshelves. Don't steal our bookshelves. First off, where are you going to put all those books? Second, those are our books. Clock matches the time. We have our notes, books, samples. We still have all of our counters. That painting lost a face. Wait, really? Oh, it is! How did I miss that? I think it was in the lad. I didn't know there was a poster in the lad. Don't worry, I knew what you meant. Poor lad. Had a poster in him. For some reason this area looks iffy, but maybe we'll be okay. But we already had our warning. So that's not so great. We lost our books back there. Who is stealing all of our books? Where's the book thief? And please say that they're reading them. Let them be well read. We have our books, our lunch. Because if they're well read, that means the books are at least getting some use to them instead of just being taken. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have the pedestal on the right. Binders in the right place. We still have the briefcase in the background. We have all of our lamps. Fans off. Chairs pulled out. We still have this bag. We have all of our lights. No added tree or anything like that. Okay. Clock matches the time, and someone has condemned the lab to the abyss. Who is coming together and being like, you know what? Let's say no to the lab. We're not going to the lab anymore because they allow people to eat lunch next to the chemicals. Let's just condemn it to the abyss. And someone stole a bag. What is in that bag that you want to steal? I don't know why, but I feel like there'd only be school stuff in that bag. Unless everybody has the same purse. Then maybe it would have more important things in there. Clock matches the time. Poster's the right way around. Can't believe I missed that the first time. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have 3 chairs. Trophies look good. Pedestals on the right. Binder looks good. As far as I can tell, nothing's different in here. I say as I'm still scanning the room, so I can't actually say that. But I could afterwards. Clock matches the time. They're still thinking. We have our notes. We have our lunch. Bags look unchanged. We have our books. I think I meant to say lunch. I think I said books twice, but I don't know why. I don't know which thing I switched for what. But everything looked good in there. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. We have our plant in the background. The coat rack back there looks good. This room scares me. Fans off. Computer's still there. Nothing looks like it's moved as far as I'm aware. We have all of our lights. And we have all of our lights here as well. Time looks good. No one's in the background. We're I would like to see the classroom, please and thank you. I was gonna say, we've been going through these really quickly. Ah! You brought all of your friends. Where'd they come from? Were they all just interested in this class, but they weren't able to get in? Is that why they're having to take it in the afterlife? Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Coat rack looks good. Oh, binder. We still have our briefcase in the background. Pedestals to the right. We have our books. Fans off. Last hour ambience. Oh, please, let's not get too full of ourselves. Let's not get cocky. We can do this. Hi, Skellebones. Oh, we're missing a laptop. Someone stole the laptop that was next to the briefcase. We have our books. We have our notes. We have our lunch and our bags. Neither of the bags look like they've changed. The buttons still look the same. The notebook still looks the same. Paintings look good. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Okay. Everything looks good. We still have the... I'm blanking on the title of it, even though I've been blanking on the name of that object, even though it's briefcase. There we go. It's the last hour. Tensions are high. We have all of our lights. We have our fans. We're good. This is fine. Clock matches the time. Hi, Skellebones. Please say that was on the skeleton and not... Okay, good. Okay. Paintings look good. Papers look good. We have our samples, our notes, our lunch. As far as I can tell, everything's in order here. 3 chairs, 2 plants, courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Trophies look good. We have the briefcase in the background. Pedestals to the right. We have all of our lamps. Fans off. Chairs still pulled out, so I don't have to worry about that. You're thinking. You're deep in thought. Clock matches the time. Hi there. Are you also celebrating? I can't report anything right now, but there's a light anomaly. Light anomaly in the lab. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Trophies look good. Coat rack looks good. Paintings look good. Pedestals on the right. All the objects look like they're there. None of the lamps, at least up here, are gone. Same with down here. The chairs that need to be pulled out are pulled out. I thought I saw a flicker of something back there, but I don't know what it was. Do we have all of our cameras? Clock matches the time. Papers. Stop. Turn in your assignments when they're supposed to be turned in, Skellebones. Jeez. Skellebones and turning in late assignments. More of one late assignment that was several pages long. Trophies look good. 3 chairs. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Looks like we have all of our laptops. As far as I'm aware, hopefully. We have our lights up here. Chairs pulled out. Fans off. You're still thinking. Clock matches the time. Oh, please, not now, not now, not now. Don't do this to me. Pretty please. Still have the box. Courtyard, laboratory, auditorium. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling. But I don't know why. And I don't know where. Please not at the last second. Please not at the last second. Fans off. Fuck much of the time. We did it! We did it! Ah! We're free! We're free from the university! We did it! Ah! I have a slight feeling that I may have been speaking too fast near the last hour. Oh, we did it! We finished the university! Take that, auditorium. Because I feel like that was the hardest room. And take that, screaming person, because they killed us twice. Oh, we did it! Oh, that's so good. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, that means next it's gonna be the summer cottage, which is going to be a lot of fun. But I think that's going to be all for today. We got the university done. The map that I would say is probably the hardest. I think. Because the hospital was fairly difficult, but I think the university was definitely one of the harder ones. Because of how many things you have to keep track of. But we did it. But yeah, that is... Next time, when we play this game, we're going to do a summer cottage. Try and get through that. But that is definitely going to be the end of the stream. I hope you all enjoyed the live stream. If you like the live stream, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified for any future live streams or videos, go ahead and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you beautiful people next time. Bye!